hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to Through His Eyes, an indie horror game. Looked interesting. Controls click and change. Click and change? Why the hell would I do that? They're perfect. Sensitivity can be changed with the mouse wheel. Okay. Defend your house. Okay. Ooh. Pixely. Well, I guess I'll just... Pow-pow! 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 Pow! Pow! America! Go to bed. What's up with this room? Okay, I'll just go to bed. Okay.
They told me WASD, but they didn't tell me that E was a button in the game. Pew 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 pew! Pew pew pew!
Get out of my property!
Pew pew pew!
Young punks, get off my lawn! Fucking protesters! This is America! Get off my property! Okay, there we go. No, there we go. We solved the problem. Except they keep coming. You think numbers are gonna make your point come across? Huh? I got so many fucking bullets. Got more bullets in America than there are humans on the entire planet. Hell, you're gonna shoot. Need a hug? Sure. I mean, what if they're a protester? What if me hugging them, and then some person will pop through the window and take a paparazzi image, and then it'll get me canceled on Twitter? Wait, why are you all creating fuzziness? This is a trick, isn't it? Pow! I can't shoot him. I just genuinely tried. Okay, well, let's get a hug. Hugs are forbidden. Did they brainwash me? Go to bed. I think I've been brainwashed. I drank the water, and then it made me think funny things. It's the fluoride, I tell you. And the chemtrails. Sleep or quit. Let's go. Oh, let's cook. Oh my god. How to cook. Liquid comes first. After that, we add some... To top it all off, soup, meat. Liquid comes first. Oh, yes. You add some... melon. And then meat. I think. It just looked like red. It was just red. They said liquid, then the fruit, and then the meat. Yes. Very elegant. Soda. Lime soda, and then chocolate, and then beef that looked like a piece of watermelon. Very nice. Soup, and then grapes, and then meat. And it looked like it turned into pumpkin pie. Good old-fashioned, we'll go with... we'll just go with, a meat lover's pizza. That's okay. Cannibalism. Also, I hope people don't get all, political or crazy just because I made some jokes, you know. Hopefully people have a sense of humor. He's watching me. Don't you feel sorry now? No, not really. I buried someone? Is that the message? What happened to my gun? I gotta shoot them all. Don't press the button. Oh god, that's... Oh god, that's... I mean... Is this about being a rebel or to not be a rebel? I don't know, man. But I will say, this coffee this morning is holy shit good. My god. I don't know, I'll not push the button for like 2-3 minutes. I would, usually game developers would do something like this and they won't make you wait long in order for something to happen. I'd say, like, usually a developer is like, well, I don't want them to wait over 60 seconds, I would think is the general rule of thumb. So I'll give it a little bit of time. Then I'll suspect that they just want me to push the button and that there's no variables. Unlike, you know, like Far Cry 5's ending, where it's like it's a Far Cry I haven't played because, you know, Far Cry became repetitive. But it's like, you know, the ending where it's like the antagonist tells you to sit down on the table at the very start and don't fucking move. And if you legit just sit there and don't move, you get an ending, which I find funny. But it's like it's just true. Just do what you're told, man. Jeez. You have some kind of war criminal being like, you go to Kim Jong-il's house, right, or mansion, and he just specifically gives you a feast to eat, and he says, "Okay, don't get the fuck up the table. I'll fucking kill you." You think you're gonna get up from the table? No. But in Far Cry 6, I mean, it just says, "Hey, press E to stand up," and you just naturally do it because it's a game. But if you place yourself in that position, you just don't. Anyways, I'm pushing the button now. Am I electrocuting his nipples? Why? Why me? Please. I don't know. He did nothing wrong. I mean, if I was put in a situation where they told me don't push the button and they didn't tell me anything, and then when I naturally do push the button after waiting boringly, I'm not going to take any of the blame, no. Because I was held captive, like, you know, in a Saw type of experiment. Sleeping quit, though. Although... It's like just meant to... Our character subconsciously feels guilty. Oh shit, we're playing a car avoiding game now? Nah, we can't drive off of the curb, so this should be easy enough. I don't have to worry about veering too far left or too far right. Let me guess, we're gonna run over the red dude at the end of it. I see red. We're gonna definitely have to run him over. We to complete the cycle. Well, I mean, is it really red or is it just a far distance square? I don't know, it's still a bit of red. Just gotta make sure you drive in the middle of the road in between. Kill. The FBI's psyop whenever they see a kid that's super depressed and on medication. I'm putting way too many political jokes in this video, I'm sorry. Oh shit, I missed a dude. My bad, feds. I can't fucking see because... God damn it. God damn it, okay. Get over here. There we go. It's hard to see because that red splatter... There we go. FBI agents are pleased with my actions. It was your own son. Oh. Was I privy to that information? I don't know. I'm gonna imagine it's like the psychological guilt of a character who like boarded themselves away from society. Like think of it like comparable to people during World War I or World War II who didn't draft into the war, and the amount of shame and mockery and ridicule like a household of a grown adult male would get for not participating in a war, and how you were perceived as, you know, unpatriotic and other things that were like really horrible. It's like the timeline's so different, but I'm just saying that kind of same feeling of locking yourself and just not participating in society, racked with guilt, etc. Is this my son? Got a beefy pecs, I'd have to say. I'll presume sleep continues another day of torture versus quit, which would probably be suicide. We'll keep gardening time. Is it like the dad who killed his son trying to find hobbies from time to time? Anyways, what are we doing? What are these? What are those? What am I doing? Grabbing tin cans? Is it fertilizer? Remove plants. Well, why remove them? Are they ready to be harvested? Are they potatoes? Dig hole. Oh. I see. Fill the hole. Accidentally killed his son, but how did he kill his son? By shooting him? But like the push the button had to be something else. I think you haven't. Let's go back to that night. Yeah. It's like the only thing unanswered. Experience it one last time. The button is just like an analogy, but what actually happened? He was only 10 years old. And had done nothing wrong. Would you like to tell me why? But it didn't stop there. You had to get rid of the evidence. And you started digging. You started digging your own grave. I find it funny it is an ass shot, but you started digging your own grave with your son in it because you saw a monster in him. But you weren't wrong about that. You were able to hide it from everyone. How was he a monster? He was just another missing person. A little later, the dream started. Just another body? Was like the son a killer and we killed him to stop the killings? It's been 8 years. Everybody forgot you too. But I didn't, Dad. I hope you know that. Sweet dreams. I mean, I'm gonna assume, yeah, that they say the son was a monster. They're basically implicating probably... They said there's people that went missing. Just another body. So, I'll assume the story is... A special thanks to Hannah. Okay. Another special thanks to other people that I am unfamiliar with. I'm gonna presume the story is the dad found out that the son, for like 10 years old, that he was a monster, aka he was a psychopath or that killed people. The dad either probably found out and in rage killed him and then buried him and then lived with guilt the entire time. Almost reminds me of the sheep with wolf's clothing, except the dad, you know, is just completely a victim in that. And in this, it's the dad took it into his own hands. Because I'm guessing he couldn't go to the police since there's no evidence. I'm going to assume that is basically the story. But, feedback. Actually, wait, we've got to go to the store page first. The game contains some flashing lights. It doesn't contain any jump scares. So the store page says, he wakes up, but is he really awake? Reality isn't what it seems to be. Is this all a test or a punishment? Maybe. Discover the truth through his eyes. Compliments, at least. What I would definitely have to say is the graphics, I mean, could really use a lot of improvement. So hopefully, like, the developer, I'm not saying this in, like, in a harsh way. Hopefully the developer gets, like, texturing, level design, and atmosphere, like, more experience in that field. But what I definitely would have to say to the developer is the storytelling is really good. I really like the storytelling. I like the pacing of the story. Like, you're able to convey a story that at least doesn't make me, as a person who's basically a pretty harsh critic, I would argue. Like, I'm pretty blunt, and I've played a lot of games, and I'm pretty hard to impress. So, when I do see things I can appreciate or notice, then I feel like I gotta highlight that. And yeah, the pacing, storytelling is really good. So it's like, if you're able to advance your capability as an indie developer to get more experience in what you're weak at, which I would just say it depends. Like, if it's just like a visual style, but it's not a representation, it depends, because it's a very basic, bare-bone, non-texturized game. I would argue that would inhibit the game rather than strengthen the game. Rather, it's like if you had this kind of storytelling, but it was more, like more texturized, not realistic, so to speak. But I can see that even Mike Klubnika, who, of course, people should be familiar with of many games I had played that he made. Like, I love his environments. I love Mike's environments. The graphics that he uses, pixelated or otherwise. I love the environments and stuff he makes, and he can also tell a story. And this, it's like you can tell definitely a great story, and I was following through and like getting into it. But the visuals sort of make me go like, I mean, it's like the visuals aren't bad, but they're very basic. They're very minimalistic. So I don't know. It's just like if you could strengthen that, then I'm sure you'd have like a good, like, juicy double whammy of good storytelling, good pacing, and graphics environments that add to it, rather than they exist and it's just as it is. But otherwise, I don't know, nothing bad to say about it, just, yeah, graphics, environments, atmosphere, visual atmosphere. If that can be improved upon with your good storytelling and pacing, then you'd have like a really good track record, I would argue. But that's at least what I have to say. I don't know, take it or leave it, but nothing negative at the very least. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's just the graphics to me are just sort of like, you know, they exist. What's the word I'm looking for? That it's like the graphics don't add to anything, but you know, they're there. More or less. But either way, enjoyable. But hey, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button to become a fluff subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.